Hey stars, and welcome back to Just Fizzstah. So I'm back with another video. I'm on the road. So I'm going to be talking about embarrassment and anxiety. So for me, my condition before I was diagnosed, and even like after I was diagnosed, brought on a lot of embarrassment and anxiety for me, and I wanted to talk about it. Just because my point on my channel, I always say is like I just want to make everyone feel like no, they're not alone, and feel like there's other people that are going through what they're going through. So I just want to share with you my experience, and make sure you leave a comment down below if you want to share your experiences. Give this video a thumbs up if you can relate to what I'm saying. And now let's get into it. So before I was diagnosed, I progressively got weaker and weaker and weaker, and I couldn't do things I used to be able to do, to the point where I couldn't even just do this. This is a health improvement, just being able to do that, because that was impossible. So I couldn't lift things, I couldn't carry things, I couldn't bathe myself, I couldn't dress myself, I couldn't do my hair, I just couldn't do anything. So I was really quite embarrassed about that. I wouldn't really let people know. My mum and my boyfriend would help me get dressed. A lot of the time I wouldn't eat, so I lost a lot of weight from that. Plus just being sick and my body eating my muscles, that made me lose a lot of weight. But I was so tired all the time, so as soon as I came home I just went to bed. I didn't worry about eating. Sleep was my priority. And it was all quite embarrassing. I didn't really talk about it too much. I just thought, oh my goodness, Jay, how could you let yourself get so out of shape that you just literally cannot do nothing? You're so weak, you can't even carry like a bag of flour. Like, how you need to get to the gym ASAP. This is ridiculous. So that's what it was like for me. Then the anxiety came in from being so weak all the time. I always was worried, what if I got in a situation where I couldn't do something? I'm going to have to ask someone for help, and they're going to think, well, why do you need help doing that? Like, why can't you just reach up and get it? Like, what do you mean, can you help me? Or when I go like, I think I mentioned in another video, like going to the drive-through, can't take the food or the drinks off the person. What if it drops on the floor when I'm trying to take it off of them? Like, all these things, like the anxiety was just building and building. Just like I was just always so nervous that something was gonna happen. I used to fall down quite a lot when my legs would just give way. Like, what if I fall down? What if I fall down when I'm crossing the road and I get hit by a car? Like, the anxiety was just so much. I think, like, even if my friends and family watch this video now, they're not gonna know, like, this is what I was going through. Like, the anxiety was serious. And then, I'm going to talk more about this in another video. I don't have it now, so I can only assume it was related to my condition. But I used to be like really, even if you watch back my old videos, like I used to be like sound really nasal, and it's because I had like so much like mucus build up that like I'd have to sniff and swallow all the time, because I don't know, it just was building up. And I don't know if that was part of my immune response, like when my body was attacking itself. I don't know what the cause was, but now, like, on my treatment, I don't get it anymore. So I used to get nervous about talking. So I didn't want to like order food or speak to people on the phone, call the bank, or make doctor's appointments, make dentist appointments. I still don't really like doing that, but that's just because I don't like talking to people. But before that was the reason of my anxiety. What if they thought I sounded funny? What if they thought I was a man? What if they thought I wasn't Miss J? They thought I was Mr. All of these things, like the anxiety, the embarrassment, it was so real. And I think the thing that helps me overcome my anxiety was the two things. Firstly, actually knowing what was wrong with me. And then secondly, actually improvements in my health. So now, yeah, I can't really carry heavy things, but like normal weight things I can lift my arms out. I can, maybe it's a struggle sometimes depending if how strong I'm feeling that day, but I can get stuff off the top shelf. I can, you know, take food from the drive-through. Oh, the worst one for me was like going shopping, and you know, like the car park, the meters in the car park, like when you have to drive through and then the barrier goes up. I couldn't get the ticket out of the machine. So whenever I was with a passenger, they would have to get the like lean over me, get the ticket, or I'd have to like literally undo my seatbelt, put the handbrake on, and open the door and get the ticket out, because I couldn't just reach through the window and get it. And that made me not want to go shopping. Like, I wouldn't want to go shopping if I had to drive, just because I knew I couldn't get the ticket parking. I didn't want other people behind me to like get impatient, or you know, I had get out the car, like open the door and whatever. Then by the time I get back in the car, put back my seatbelt on, the barrier goes down. Like, these are all things that are giving me anxiety. You might think they're really silly, but plus on top of not knowing what's wrong with you, going to the doctor not knowing what's wrong with you, it's a lot. It takes its toll on you. So I think, yeah, so the main thing that helped me go over that, obviously my health improved and getting a diagnosis, that helps stem some of the anxiety, knowing that it's not all in my head. Like, there is something that's actually wrong with me, which obviously you can't do. That's not something you can do for yourself. You can't just get over that yourself. And also the embarrassment, that was helped with that, because now I know this is why I can't do that. If someone asks me why, well, this is why I can't just do it for myself. Not that, oh, I'm just, you know, fat and lazy that I can't. Oh, actually, I wasn't fat at them times. But, and not just because I'm lazy that I don't, oh, can you get this for me? Can you do this for me? Like, it's not because I'm lazy. So, I just wanted you guys to know my experience with anxiety. I've always been like a big worrier. Like, I always worry about things, worry about hypothetical things, always want to plan things in case this and that goes wrong. But before my diagnosis, the worry was beyond worry. It became like an anxiety disorder. Like, it was ridiculous. But I still suffer from anxiety. Sometimes it's worse than others, but like I said, those things, it's definitely improved. So if you can relate to my experience, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, or if you just enjoyed the video, let people know your experiences down below, because with anxiety, you get even more anxious because you realize that, why am I panicking about this? Oh my goodness, I'm so stupid. And you start worrying about, like, why am I like this? What's wrong with me? So if you could share down below your experiences with anxiety, then even that might ease somebody else's, so they can realize, well, I'm not alone in this. Yes, it's not normal, it's not healthy, but a lot of other people go through this. As always, thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for following my health journey. Make sure you get in touch with me in the usual methods down below, and that have been popping up on the screen, and let me know any other videos you'd like to see, and I'll see you lovely stars in the next video. Bye.